out where the horizon bleeds into the night. Lonely howls twist with the cold moonlight. Dust devils dance where the old church burned. Whiskey whispers from a bottle unturned. Ghost town shadows, they beckon and bend. Life and death mingle on the desert wind. Blood on the desert wind stains the soul it does. Haunted by screams and the things that were. Justice is just a ghost fading in the dusk. Revenge of lovers whisper, a curse that must be heard. There was love once beneath the old willow tree, turned to betrayal over gold. Lost to greed, a brother's promise, now a forgotten grave. Mourned by the whistles of a passing train. Her locket's at the bottom of the old well. Every clink of the chain, another story it tells. Blood on the desert wind stains the soul it does. Echoes of laughter, shadows of his sin. Truth lies buried in the sands of trust where love ends. That's where vengeance begins. Face to face in the eye of a dust storm's wrath. His pistol's cold like his past. I loved you, brother, but you chose your fate. Words as harsh as the land, sealed by hate. Blood on the desert wind, a tale that spun in the silent desert where all things end. Forgiveness is a word too heavy for the tongue on cursed lands. There's only revenge. Out where the horizon bleeds into the night. Blood on the desert wind, fading out of sight. Out where the sky bleeds into the dusty plains, a ghost town whispers secrets held by chains. Silent desert cries under a cursed moon's glare. Whiskey bottles empty, left in despair. Echoes of train whistles cut through thin air. Just shadows of the lost, the damned don't dare. No mercy in the cursed land. Tales of fading hands, forgotten graves where no one stands. This land will make no amends. Burned out church with a broken cross. Love and hope have paid the cost. In the dust we bear our loss. No mercy in the cursed land. Rode in from the east with a heart on fire. Found my love's locket beside the funeral pyre. Trusted a man with a serpent sneer. His betrayal was as sharp as it was clear. Night falls heavy, revenge is near. Bullets for the traitor, jury of peers. No mercy in the cursed land. Echoes of a reprimand. Lonely souls with gun in hand. The devil plays a losing hand. Ashes scatter where they stand. This is a dying brand. Count your sins on your left hand, forgiven by this forsaken land. Now I roam the ghost unmanned, with whispers of the past so grand. In cursed silence, here I stand. No mercy in the cursed land.
In the shadow of a burnout church spire, moon casts long shadows that old tales inspire. Whiskey bottle lays buried in the sands, while a lonesome train whistle moans through cursed lands. Hear the echoes from the silent grave, whispers of the love and the life they couldn't save. Every ghost town moon these memories enslave, riding on the winds, the echoes from the silent grave. She wore vengeance like a veil of night, her heart turned cold under the desert's blight, betrayed by a lover with a lying kiss. Now her shadow haunts the abyss. Hear the echoes from the silent grave, whispers of betrayal that no soul forgives. Under the ghost town moon, bound to misbehave, crying through the dust, the echoes from the silent grave. Stood there at the crossroads, pistol in her hand, faced the man who scorned her in this godforsaken land. Thunder cracked the silence as he took his final stand, a heart shattered louder than the gun she'd planned. Now she listens for the silent grave, the only peace she sought, the only thing she craves. Each ghost town moon, her spirit stands brave, whispering with the dust, the echoes from the silent grave. So let the wind carry this outlaw song, a ballad of a love that's dead and gone. In the silence of the night, she's never alone, her whispers roam where the wild winds have blown. Underneath the whiskey sun, where cursed shadows roam, dust storms twist through ghost town bones, a drifter's silent home. Echoes of a train long gone, whispers through the tracks. Every creaking board in town knows what I can't turn back. Here beneath the revenge, where my broken heart contends with the echoes of your voice, in the winds that won't relent. By the light of a burning church, I see your face in fire's dance, all the love turned into ash in this cursed forsaken expanse. My midnight, now just a shadow in my sleep. Betrayal cut through our tied binds, left me in these deserts deep. Found your picture by the silver locket, laying by the forgotten graves. Underneath the starlit silence, where nothing left can be saved. Here beneath the revenge, where old ghosts refuse to mend, I hear the howls of the past, where our love met its bitter end. By the light of a burning church, I face the truth I can't escape. All our dreams turned into dust in this endless haunted landscape. In the cool of the desert night, I feel your betrayal sharp and stark. The sting of whiskey on my lips, like your memory in the dark. Was it love or just survival in this land so cruel and vast? The answer buried in the sands, like relics of a sinful past. Here beneath the revenge, I've laid my vengeance to rest. In the silence after the storm, with sorrow heavy in my chest. By the ruins of that holy place, I've learned to let your spirit pass. Beneath the revenge, I find peace at long last. In the shadow of the hollow, where the cold wind moans, rests a ghost town wrapped in secrets, all dust and bones. There's a whisper amongst the timbers, 'neath the silver moon, of a man who traded love for pain, one wicked June. Whiskey bottles filled with memories, empty as the night. Train whistles sing of sorrow, fading out of sight. Worn out boots tread through the past, a heart so scarred and frail, on a trail of vengeance for the love that turned the sky to hell. Bible by the burnt church, pages charred and torn. The day the preacher lied to us, the day her vow was sworn. Redemption lost in the smoky rings, our dreams went up in flames. With every shot a memory dies, calling out their names. Whiskey bottles preach the tales, the days when justice failed. Desert stars watch silently in cold truths their veil. Echoes of a love once pure, now whispers in the world. Each footstep a reminder in this forsaken world. At the edge of cursed lands, beneath the blackened sky, face the traitors of my soul, knew one of us would die. Through the storm of lead and rage, saw her face in every flash. The bullets wrote the final page with a thunderous clash.
under skies so wide and brave. Revenge was mine, but at a cost. In endless dreams, her voice is lost. The desert keeps its secrets well, in silent sands where spirits dwell. A haunted tune the night wind sings, my heart bound to its broken strings.
In a ghost town where the wind cries through the chapel, burnt shadows cast by a candle's dim glow. Whiskey bottle laying empty in the silence. Footprints vanish where the red dust storms blow. Blood on the lost love under a black crow sky. Echoes of a train whistle singing a lonesome goodbye. Haunted by the memories in the moon's haunting light. Blood on the lost love vanished from sight. Crossroad pact made in the depths of night. Silver locket with a picture worn in old. Promises as brittle as a dried up river. In the silence, all that's left is bitter cold. Blood on the lost love under a vengeful moon. Darkness holds the secrets of a heart broken too soon. A trail of whispers where our dreams used to lie. Blood on the lost love, truth turned into a lie. I stood by the burning church, the flames licking my sins. Her specter in the smoke, bearing witness to my wins. Gunpowder on my sleeve, a duel with the past. In the valley of the cursed, only shadows are cast. Blood
lay beside each forsaken soul. Dust swirls where the rose once grew, under skies no longer clear nor blue. A lone train whistle splits the cursed air, echoes bound for nowhere, from nowhere. Gone with the ashes, faded so fast. Memories of the future, ghosts of the past. In the silence of the desert, where the lost love scream, I wander through the remnants of a forsaken dream. Here stood a church, now charred and burned, a testament to the lessons we never learned. She whispered of love as sweet as spring's first rain, but her heart hid secrets, bound in chains of pain. By the forgotten graves we made our solemn vows, but her betrayal left nothing but shadows and hollows. Gone with the ashes, lost in the blaze. The fire in her eyes, now just a smoky haze. In the whiskey's burn, where the heartache teems, I drown in the currents of broken dreams. On that night, with the moon as my witness, I faced the truth as cold as the desert's kiss. A revolver's echo, a cry in the dark. What's left of justice in a world so stark? Gone with the ashes, I ride alone through silent deserts where the winds moan. With each step forward, my past I redeem. In the land of the lost, I reclaim my dream. Gone with the ashes, under starlit beams. In the haunted quiet, I sow my seeds.
In the shadow of a ghost town under the blood-red sky, whiskey bottles lie empty where lost spirits lie. The dust whistles secrets through streets that forgot time. A lone train moans softly past sins in its chime. Buried deep in the devil's deal, by the edge of the cursed lands, under a church long burning, all lost in his hand. No prayer left unspoken, no cross to appeal. All I got is this heartache and a bad deal sealed. There's a tale of a lover whose eyes mirrored night, betrayed under starlight, vanished out of sight. Her whispers like venom, her shadow in the sands. Now I roam with the restless, with blood on my hands. Buried deep in the devil's deal, where the silent deserts weep, haunting forgotten graves, where secrets creep. I followed her laughter into the storm's reel, found nothing but echoes and the devil's cold steel. In the heat of the desert, I faced my own ghost, confronted the darkness, the pain I fear most. Her spectral silhouette dances in the night's dusty veil, while I reckon with my demons on this forsaken trail. Now I'm buried in the devil's deal, revenge burns in my stare, accepting this cursed path with cold desert air. The church bell's silent now in this ghostly ordeal, a gunslinger's last confession, the devil's final seal. Out in the dust where the old church lies burning, shadows of vultures circle and yearn. Whiskey bottle at my side, still half full, under the crescent moon's pale haunting light. Ghost town whispers from the lips of the wind, each gust a story, each silence a sin. There's blood on the revenge, a stain deep as night. Hatred flows like the river wild, lost love's echo in a coyote's cry, out here where even the tough dreams die. Found her locket by the forgotten grave, the earth unsettled, spirit betrayed. 'Twas a cold steel night when I heard the train, her memory mingled with the whistle's pain, driven to the brink by a lover's deceit.
seeks a vengeance no man can defeat. Blood on the revenge, under red moonlight, darkness holds what was once so bright. Lost love's echo in a coyote's cry, out here where even strong men lie. In the silent desert I face my fear, his silhouette on the horizon drawing near. Words unspoken in the cool desert air, bullets whisper through stories we share. Two men's fury like a storm, fierce rush in this cursed land where the damned souls crush. Blood on the revenge, the deed finally done, lying in the dust, no place to run. Lost love's echo in a coyote's mourn, out here where hope and ghosts are born, out here where my redemption is worn, in the blood on the revenge, forever sworn.
Whispered in the shadows, down in the hollow where the cold winds moan, dust devils dance and the tumbleweeds roam. There's a town, just a shadow burn under the sun, where whiskey whispers and the slow rivers run. Old chapel bells ring out the past, echoes of souls in the night they have met. Whispers in the shadows, calling out my name. The ghosts of my past, playing their game. Revenge is a traveler on a road with no end. Lost love and betrayal around every bend. I once loved a girl as fierce as the storm, but she left with a stranger at the break of dawn. Under a blood moon by the old sycamore tree, we swore our love, but it wasn't to be. The preacher man said, son, save your soul, but I'm lost in this desert, cursed and cold. Whispers in the shadows, calling out my name. The ghosts of my past, sharpening their aim. Revenge is a traveler, chasing the winds. Lost love and betrayal, my cardinal sins. In the silent desert I face my fears, the voices get louder with each passing year. A reckoning's coming like a train's lonesome whistle in the heart of the night, like the strike of a thistle. Whispers in the shadows, I can hear the call, frozen in time in this spectral thrall. This land of the lost, where I make my stand, holding on to ghosts in this cursed wasteland. past the old shanty town where the whistle sounds more like a ghost. Dust devils dance with the echoes of those who've given up the ghost. Beneath a sky too white and a sun that paints the earth blood red, lies a trail of whiskey bottles leading to the sins that I once fled. I'm gone with the last ride. Shadows cross the great divide, where the love I knew and the dark truth lied in a silent desert under a cursed moon sky. I'm just a whisper where hope and heartache collide. Found an old church burning by the light of a cold and heartless moon. The steeple fell like my dreams in a fiery forsaken plume. Once loved a girl with eyes like the stormy skies before the dawn. She left me with nothing but a goodbye, as bitter as a day is long. I'm gone with the last ride where old ghosts and regrets reside. Echoes of a train that's carrying everything I can't hide. Past the dusty plains where my old fears abide, riding towards the horizon where my old self died. In the mirror of the night I see her face, haunting and near. The wind whispers secrets, the desert sands shifting so clear. Betrayal, sharp sting I feel in my bones, it's rattling deep. Tonight the reckoning comes, and it's mine alone to keep. Gone with the last ride beneath the white and starless sky. I lay my vengeance down by the graveyard where the forgotten lie, letting go the reins of a past that's been run dry. In the haunted silence I whisper my last goodbye.
Every verse a desolate painting, every chorus a haunted melody, weaving through the dark tapestry of a lone soul's reckoning with his past.
Under the hollow sky at midnight's call, a dusty road where shadows dance and fall. Whiskey bottle lying by my side in a ghost town where even the brave ones hide. Echoes of train whistles cut the air, reminding me of the cross I bear. Neath that cursed moon I see her face, haunted dreams in this godforsaken place. Midnight in the hollow sky, scream so dry, every star's a secret, every breeze a sigh.
Once loved a beauty fair and wild, her betrayal burned, left me reviled. Found her whispers in another's embrace, in the church that fire did disgrace. Silent desert bear my solemn oath, her memory's a noose and I'm a loaf. Neath that cursed moon I see her face, haunted dreams in this godforsaken place. Midnight in the hollow sky, love's lie, every tear's a shadow, every goodbye a cry. In the cold light I face my foe, dust storms rage, to the end we go. Guns drawn under the eye of fate, two shots in the silence, only one escapes. Neath that cursed moon I claim my deed, from love and vengeance my soul's freed. Midnight in the hollow sky, truth found later goes down in that hallowed ground. Town too grim for dawn's early light, where the whiskey whispers secrets and the stars fear to tread. She stands by the doorway, shadow and white, with vows made of venom and roses once red. And dust devils dance where the chapel once stood, and the train's lonesome whistle moans her grief to the cold. In the silvery gleam of that cursed silent wood lies the story of a love bought, betrayed, and resolved. Oh, widow's heart, keep your ghostly vow, sworn over graves where the lost lovers lay. By the burnt church's bell she's calling him now, to the town that the maps and the good folks betray. Underneath that dead oak where they swore to be true lies a ring and a bullet, a story untold. He promised her stars but gave the night's cruel hue, her bed now a ledger of debts cold as gold. Her groom found in darkness, his whispers like rust, in a barroom's cruel laughter her fate turned to dust. Through a curtain of tears she watched love turn to lust. Now the prairie winds howl for the just, does she trust? Oh, widow's heart, curse your bitter vow, bound by the shadows where her old lovers stray. By the burned church's silence she's haunting him now, in a ghost town where hope and the damned souls wait. Under the weeping moon she finds her old flame, with a gun and a Bible her tears turn to wrath. In the silence between them she whispers his name, a vow made in darkness, a straight, vengeful path. A shot in the desert, a fall in the dust, an echo that carries through bones and through rust. The widow's lone vow takes its toll as it must. Love's ledger now settled, she turns from the past. Oh, widow's heart, rest your weary vow,
I'll leave the cursed lands where the cold spirits play. By the burned church, a shadow peace finds her somehow in a silent desert where old debts are paid.
In the shadow of the mesa, where the cold winds never rest, a bottle lay beside him, amber proof of his quest. A lonely train whistle cuts through the cursed night air, in a town too dead for dying, no salvation anywhere. No mercy in the lost love, no tears left to cry. The stars above unblinking, cold in the desert sky. Whispered vows, now ashes, scattered in the breeze. Nothing left but to haunt this ghost town's memory. He rode in with a heart full, left with it torn apart. Her lies were like a razor, slicing through his heart. A church once stood as witness, now in embers it lays, her silhouette in the doorway as the organ softly played. No mercy in the lost love, burned dreams at his feet, echoes of old footsteps down the empty street, promises like tumbleweeds rolling out of sight, in the cool, relentless shadows of the unforgiving night. In the silence of the desert, faced the truth he knew inside. The love he thought eternal was the first thing that had died. Revenge, a bitter whiskey, he sipped it slow and neat. His heart as dry as the bones that lay forgotten in the heat. No mercy in the lost love, only dust and bone. Revolver by his side as he walks the sands alone. Once a heart brimmed with passion, now with vengeance it's laced. A gunslinger with no name in the vast silent waste.
Under the blood red sun, where the dry winds moan, stands a shadow of a man across a lawn. Whiskey bottles lay by a weathered stone. Ghost town whispers, in them it sends a tone. It echoes from the outlaw heart, riding through cursed lands, torn her apart. The silence holds what words cannot start, the haunting trail of a forsaken heart. Once loved a girl as fierce as desert storms, her eyes like the stars, and cold nights they'd warm. But love turned to dust, left in betrayal's form. He rides seeking vengeance through hell's reform. Echoes from the outlaw heart, burning churches, lives torn apart. Each train whistle a bitter remark on the lonely tracks of a damned heart. In the mirror of the night, a shadow confronts ghosts of the past, of the hurt he once shunned. The gun's cold truth in his hand, weighed like a ton in the echo of the shot. What's lost is never won. Outlaw heart in silent deserts under stars that chart, forgotten graves of his soul apart. In the whispers of the wind he departs, every chord a memory, every note a scar, echoes from the outlaw heart, echoing afar. Where the shadows stretch long and lean, under a sky bare as old bones stripped clean, the ghost town whistles its eerie lore, echoes of steps that tread no more. Whiskey bottles lie in the sand, spilled secrets of a forsaken land. Whispers in the hollow sky, calling me by name. Cursed winds, they testify to a land that's lost to flame. Every dusk a muted cry from lips that speak in vain. Whispers in the hollow sky sing a lonesome haunted refrain. In the dust a church once proud now flames, a testament to playing wicked games. Her love was a dagger hidden in a smile so sweet, left me a wanted man wandering in defeat. By a crumbling well I recall her face, forgotten graves moan her embrace. Whispers in the hollow sky, haunting me again. Silent deserts keep the light of what we might have been. Every star by the tracks where the old train cries. I faced the devil in her angel's guise. The truth struck sharp like the desert's cold. Revenge, a story in my blood retold. A bullet's echo, a soft goodbye. Silence fell 'neath the hollow sky. Whispers in the hollow sky. No more they speak my name. Desert's breath, the final sigh, ends this wretched game. Dawn breaks on my alibi as shadows claim their fame. Whispers now forever lie in the hollow sky. I stake my claim. Each line aims to evoke the haunting, eerie atmosphere of a life marked by betrayal and the pursuit of vengeance. Grounded in a landscape barren and spectral, swirling with the ghosts of the past. Out where the desert wind cuts cold through silence, the ghost town moans with tales of the forsaken. Dust devils dance where hope turned into violence under skies of dust, forever unawakened. Whiskey bottles lay beside the burned out chapel, echoes of a train no longer there to grapple. Desert wind and smoke carry my confessions, whispers veiled in sand, my sins and my transgressions. Through cursed land I roam, marked by iron chain. Desert wind and smoke won't see a face again. In the shadow of forgotten gravestones, weathered lies a tale of love, betrayed and honor sold. She promised forever our lives to be tethered, but silver and gold turn warm hearts deathly cold. By the light of a church set ablaze in fury, I watch my dreams turn into judge and jury. Desert wind and smoke hide my darkest plea, carried off in storms what's left of you and me. Lost beneath the stars, tales of love in vain. Desert wind and smoke whisper in her name. On this cursed ground stand eye to eye with fate, haunted by the sound of love that turned to hate. A specter in the wind calls out beneath the moon's glow. In the heart of the night I face what I now know. Desert wind and smoke guide my weary soul through lands where heartache's spoken and stories told. With each step I claim my final lonesome stage. Desert wind and smoke release me from my cage. In the town where shadows lay deep as sins, echoed the whistle of the midnight train. Beneath that lonesome ghostly scream lies a tale of love turned ashes in the wind. Old whiskey bottles line the crumbling streets, where once stood churches now only once laid its claim, driven deep into the cursed land by a vengeful, traitorous hand. In the silence of this damn desert's breath lives a story soaked in the depths of death. She was the fire wild under prairie moon's glow, her betrayal a sharper cut than winter's bitter snow. In her wake left nothing but the ghost of my trust, a burning love reduced to nothing but dust. Now each night the train's cry splits the star, a haunting reminder of the light swallowed by dark. Ashes of the midnight train, my soul wearing its invisible chain, carried away on that lonesome track to a place where no man comes back. In the hush of these forsaken graves echo the songs of the bravely betrayed. Under the eye of the crescent moon I see clear, her whispers flowed like venom in my ear. But the path to redemption is a road I walk alone, through the silent deserts where my sins are atoned. Ashes of the midnight train forge the steel of my resolve's chain. In the cold quiet where the lost are found, I'll be the justice redemption bound. Let the wind carry away all that I've grieved. In the ashes of the midnight my peace retrieved.
Shadow of the Sierra spine, where the wind whispers sins of the brine, stood a town with souls hollow and cold, under skies that weep, stories untold. Whiskey bottles lay, dreams all but damned, ghosts walk the streets of this cursed land. Blood on the cursed land under a blackened sky, forgotten graves hum the coyotes cry. Lost love's a tale told by the restless sand. Oh, the devil dances in this cursed land. There's a tale of a man heart led astray by a love that cruel fate stole away. In the churchyard by the sycamore, burnt out prayer
He faced his sin, the betrayer's shadow wearing a kin's grin. Gunpowder scent, a last stand so grand. In the heart of the desert, a final stand. Blood on the cursed land where lost souls roam. Each step taken closer to an unearthly home. Silence now reigns where once he made his stand. Just a whisper lost in the cursed land. Beneath the curse of a blood-red sky, the ghost town whispers low and shy. Dust devils dance where dreams did die, among forgotten graves and lovers' lies. Whiskey bottle at my side, echoes of a train, sad cry. Every track leads but to where even the brave don't dare to pry. I'm dancing with a silent grave, where shadows rule and winds misbehave. Lost souls waltz in the moon's dim light. In this haunted desert I roam through the night. Revenge is a partner holding tight. As we dance, dance away the plight. Once loved a girl with fire in her gaze. In that old church we dream of days, but betrayal's knife laid our hopes to waste. Her vows burned down in a hellish blaze. Now every whisper in the sand brings her laughter close at hand. Yet here I stand, a gun cold in my trembling hand. Dancing with a silent grave, under stars that no prayer can save. Her ghost it twirls alone and slight in the desert's heart, away from the light. My vengeance, a quiet serpent's bite. As I dance, dance into the endless night. Oh, the mirror of the night so vast reveals the truth of shadows cast. No bullet or tear can change the past. Only dusty dreams in the twilight of mass. Is this dance with death a folly at last, or redemption's path wide and vast? I've come to face. Here I'll stay, in this silent, forsaken place.